Holy moly! Crikey! Wow! Shallow dive, not crikey, that absolutely just goes downhill like an ups. Holy moly! So everybody, and welcome to the channel. Sorry if it's a bit bumpy, I'm driving down the Darley Moor Road. I'm actually off to Sywell today to fly this. It is the new 9. It's called the 9 because the wing is 9 square meters. To put it into context, the PeaBee is 13 square meters. So that's 4 square meters less. It's a derivative of the AEROS Stingray wing, as far as I know, and it is Ben Ashman's new creation. I am excited because I think realistically I am excited about this aircraft because I've almost said yes before I've even flown it. And that's because of just the conversations I've been having with Ben, who's been going out to Germany to test it with AEROS. They've been developing it as well, and everything that seems to be coming back isn't just positive, it's cautiously positive. That might sound bizarre to say cautious. They're almost underestimating what it can do. And last week, Ben had the first wing in the UK, the first development wing in the UK, and he literally phoned me on the morning that he flew it. Phil Osborne flew it, Paul Dewhurst flew it, and nothing but positive comments have come back. So let's go and test it. Let's go and see what it's all about. The words were, you will need a briefing before you fly it, which I'm more than happy to take any information. And in addition to that, this is purely an SSDR wing. This is not a sub 70 wing, but it should be a wing that could be flown on the Mosta 185. But again, that's what today's all about. So I'm going to drive down to Sywell. I'm not going to give you any of that journey, so join you at Sywell about now. So welcome to Sywell. Welcome back to Flylight. And shiny stuff. Oh, that wing looks amazing, and the winglets. I think I have to have a moment and get back to you in a minute. So Ben's going to take it up, as he said, in his words, a quick whiz, and then he's already given me a briefing on what I need to know about the aircraft. I never know what's going on in the background or what he's going to do, but say Ben's going to go for a quick whiz and then hand it over to me, and it's my turn. Here's some footage of Ben. So what do you think?
Yeah, it's still, there's still a light, very lightness in the pitch until you start going racing away.
Yeah.
When it hits 70, then there's it's very pitch positive. The wing itself is very solid. It just sort of sits there.
Difference between the winglets on and winglets off?
A little bit more directional stability with the winglets on, but the tips are working better, so the light, you get a better, more positive feel with the winglets off on the aft CFG position that we've got, or the aft hang point position. So we're working on the winglet side at the moment. We're probably going to vent the undersurface a little bit. I could raise the sprogs a degree, but
this is what makes AEROS wings so unique, is that you go to the nth degree to make sure it's just right, don't you?
Well, we did spend a little bit of time testing them. Normally, to be honest, when the machines come over or the wings come over, a lot of the testing's been done in the Ukraine before the Russians went in. Now we have to do a little bit more work, but there's still quite a bit to do with this. But that's my focus for the next few weeks. First, we've got to get the bigger engine so that we can sustain a bigger windscreen.
It's okay for people who are short.
As my visor, well, no, my visor was flying up on this time at the top speeds.
Right. I mean, so with the wind down, I should be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with the GPS, I'm touching 80-85 miles an hour with not much effort.
Really?
So.
Am I allowed to be semi-excited yet?
Well, go and have a fly in it first, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah. Right. It's not a proper vlog. Just my first initial reactions. Sywell Traffic Golf, Oscar Victor lining up for runway 03 left hand. Sywell. Here we go. Holy moly, that is, wow, whoa, that is lovely and light. I see what you mean, man. I see what you mean, Ben. You literally point this and it goes. Wow, that speed absolutely zips on. Still going up. There's attitude. Right, first turn. Nobody there. Oh, that bar pressure. And a wind. Not saying much, but wow. This definitely needs a bigger screen, Ben. Crikey, that absolutely just goes downhill like an absolute rocket. An absolute 72, I saw 73. The helmet's not doing much favours. There's 73. Holy moly, holy moly, and there wasn't even bar in, that was level, 73, the engine was flat out, it does need more power. Sywell Traffic Golf, Oscar Victor downwind, runway 03 grass, Sywell. Crikey, that was quick. Okay, downwind checks, let's get the undercarriage down. Undercarriage locked and checked. Okay, fuel, now got sufficient awareness, no other traffic I can hear. I am secure. Oh wow, this is on another level. Sywell Traffic Golf, Oscar Victor, final runway 03 grass, Sywell. And we're down. And I didn't do a silly landing. Wow. Oh, I think there's a bit of mental saturation there. There was a lot going on with that, and it is so light. Sywell traffic, Golf, Charlie Mike Oscar Victor is taxiing for 03 grass, Sywell. So this is flight number 3 with some changes, and the most notable one on the screen is the wingtips are back on. Wind is good, fuel is good, trim not fitted. Winglets fitted. Sywell traffic, Golf Oscar Victor lining up runway 03 grass, Sywell. And emergencies as briefed. Right, don't get complacent. Far neutral, uncomfortable. Let's go and do this. Sywell traffic, Golf Oscar Victor departing runway 03, Sywell. Oh, that's smooth. Definitely getting used to putting the undercarriage up now. This literally goes where you point it. I'm sorry if there's a lot of wind noise, but there's a lot of wind noise because it flies so fast. Averaging, even with this, 500, 600 feet per minute. But it definitely needs a more powerful engine. Yeah, it's averaging over 500 feet per minute. Winds have definitely picked up because the ground speeds have definitely... if you've got one of these wings on a PeaBee Trike, you're definitely going to need a different screen. And that engine's working really hard. That's well over 6,000 for level flight. Having flown it with the winglets on, and now the winglets off, see what the turn's like. A bit heavier in roll, and the pitch is definitely lightened up, as Ben said. Let's reduce that power, get ourselves back to level flight. There's that crosswind. Okie dokie. Start going downwind, and I am secure. Downwind checks complete. Right, let's try it a bit faster. She's a bit cheeky on the downwind leg. There's 80. Oh, it's not even fully in. 90, 91. Crikey. Wow. Shallow dive, 91. Ground speed. Holy moly. Holy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sywell traffic, Golf Oscar Victor, lay downwind runway 03 grass. Sywell. Right, let's get the wheels down. Confirming wheels down. Wheels down and locked. This aircraft literally goes where you point it. The roll control's a lot nicer with the winglets on though. Yeah, the pitch is still soft, is a bit softer than it was before. Sywell traffic, Golf Oscar Victor, final runway 03, Sywell. Just trying to find that bar position for keeping the speed on landing. It's a very flat approach today, not really a glide, definitely doing a powered approach. Speed and centre line, looking at the end of the runway. Descending, coming forward. Oh, he's only gone and greased it. Trying not to show off. Wow, is probably the only word I can describe this aeroplane. Yeah, it is so different from all the other big heavy things I've flown. It's still got that hint of fun. Not a hint, it's still got its fun element. But wow. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of words. To describe it. Yeah, lost for words. I know there's more tuning that they're going to do, but I feel very, very privileged that Ben, Paul, the team, Jez, Jeremy, etc. of Flylight have allowed me to come and be part of the journey. And here comes Ben. I like it with the tips on. The roll feels a little bit more subdued, which is nice. I see what you mean about it just being a little bit lighter. Yeah. But I'd rather cope with that than be coping with it.
How light is it? Is it not as bad as the first time?
It's not as bad as the first time. Yeah, I did a sort of bop test, pushed it out and it came back, pulled it and it came back. Yeah. But if you pull it back and leave the nose to come down, you're on a roller coaster run. It just accelerates. It just goes. So I've probably got video of it hitting 91 on the downwind leg, and I didn't lose that much height either. So yeah, it rounds out nicely, holds its energy nicely.
You got me in there?
It's not all about you, Ben. Actually, it is all about you. It is all about you.
It's not me. There's a lot. I stand on the shoulders of giant people.
Yes, and I'm just a witness to giant people.
Yeah.
So Ben has very kindly allowed me to have a fly of this 9 wing. 9 because it's 9 square meters. And as you'll probably have seen in the video, I was very much lost for words, and the only word I could use repeatedly was wow. And you're still doing refinements now, aren't you, with the wing?
Yeah, we have to, so that we know that it's safe. But we're absolutely delighted with what we've got and what we've discovered, as you found out yourself. And as you can testify, we've not been exaggerating as well.
No, so, I think you've been underselling it, if I'm being really honest.
I have to say, and this isn't praise for myself or Flylight, this is praise for Sergey and AEROS, that it's just the most amazing machine in terms of efficiency, to be able to haul us along, give excellent climb rates for people, 90 kilos, 100 kilos, running with a Monster, a 27 horsepower engine, and giving exceptional climb rates, which we weren't expecting.
I'm no slight pilot, and Mark, I'm still 85 kilos, so with bits. Thanks,
sorry.
Ben. He always does things in the background when I'm talking to the camera, and I never know what he's doing until I come to edit, and then I leave them in. But I was still getting between 500 and 600 feet per minute climb rate. Yeah,
well, actually, our 100 kilo plus test pilot is standing over here.
Hello, YouTube.
This is Paul.
The other half of Flylight, the other
third, actually. We have a sleeping partner.
I'm more than half, you can tell.
See if I've got to try and put up with while I'm trying to make a vlog.
But as Paul will attest, that it's all my idea.
Of course, everything is all your idea.
Oh, no, you're not biting. Actually, Paul's been badgering on and on and on about doing a very small wing for for quite a few years.
I was always a chaserist. I had 3 chasers. I campaigned the World Championships in chasers. Had them with the 2-stroke engines, had them with the 4-stroke Mosler, and I've always thought we needed to do a modern chaser. So it needed to be a little bit smaller, a little bit cleaner, so it went faster, and all the modern benefits of being able to fold on the trike, and modern materials for longer lasting, modern handling. And if we could achieve that, then that was a big tick in my book, really.
What was your reaction?
Like
I saw your words, but if you could articulate your immediate response to having flown this in its basic form.
Well, I was pleasantly surprised, because flying it with only 28 horsepower, I thought it's going to be a bit dull, really. You're going to have this wing that goes really fast, and it's going to be, really restricted by the engine. But I was pleasantly surprised. It climbed, like you were saying, around about 500 feet per minute, even with me on board, and was actually quite flyable with this engine. It reminded me of my Chaser with the Moser engine, or maybe even performed a little bit better. But it'll be much more fun with a little bit more horsepower. Then I think it's going to really be a massive grin machine.
Yeah. So underselling it already.
Underselling it already. However,
basically it's what I wanted.
He's finally done what you wanted.
All we do is design what we want, and then if anybody else agrees and cares to buy one, that's great.
We've got the Cosmos-powered Trike coming up at the end of the week to try it on, and we've also got a Pellini 303 that we're going to try very soon. So that, judging by the amount of performance we've got from the Mosters, we're expecting great things, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Like that.
The joys of development and working with these great people here at Flylight. I say, for me, it's just been a great pleasure, and my limited words of wow pretty much sum up the flight today. Thank you, gentlemen, for letting me come down here today to fly the machine.
Very welcome.
And we'll see where it goes in the coming months. With you've got a new design Trike as well, haven't you, coming out?
Hi? Who says that? Anyway, to all our friends, thank you for watching.
So on that note, that's gone. On that note, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll keep you posted, hopefully on this channel, as to what's going on. So until next time, everybody, fly safe.